In my previous Mario Kart Tour videos, I mainly talked about what I think Nintendo is going to do with the game, but I haven't really given my take on what I'd like to see in Mario Kart Tour. I've touched on it briefly, but never really gone in depth about what I want to see from the game. But with that being said, I thought it would be fun to do a top 5 list on the things I'd like to see in Mario Kart Tour, and if you agree or disagree with anything on my list, I'd love to know. Without further ado, here are the top 5 things I'd like to see in Mario Kart Tour. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is a near perfect game, but it has one issue that, while better in 8 Deluxe, it's still a problem, and that is the character roster. The Mario series is home to hundreds, if not thousands of unique characters, but for some reason, Mario Kart 8 had one of the laziest rosters of any Mario Kart game to this day. You're trying to tell me that there's no Birdo or Diddy Kong, but Pink Gold Peach and Baby Rosalina? Those last two characters were made up for Mario Kart. For Mario Kart Tour, I want a better roster. Since this is a mobile game, I'm expecting a smaller roster of characters, somewhere in line between 20-25 characters, but that doesn't mean it can't be a good roster. Mario Kart Wii had less characters than Mario Kart 8, and that had the best roster in any Mario Kart game. And speaking of Mario Kart Wii, if they brought over that roster and cut out some of the babies and Dry Bowser and added better characters in place of them, like Pauline and Cappy, I'd be more than happy with that. Quality over quantity. This is something I constantly see in the comments in my Mario Kart Tour videos, and I totally agree. I want Mario Kart Tour to have controller support. I'm sure it could end up being perfectly fine with the touchscreen, but me personally, nothing beats a regular controller. What? You use buttons? That's like a baby's toy. The Switch controllers have Bluetooth built in and can already connect to PCs and phones, so even if it was just limited to Switch controllers, it's a good option to have. And speaking of the Switch, I want Mario Kart Tour to have connectivity with either Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or a potential Mario Kart 9. By the way, at this point, I think we are getting Mario Kart 9. We've seen this with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee that the Switch can connect with your smartphone, and for Mario Kart Tour, this would be a no-brainer. The way I could see this working is if you have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or probably Mario Kart 9, you can connect Mario Kart Tour to it to get exclusive characters and kart parts for Mario Kart Tour. This is really smart because people who are really invested in Mario Kart Tour will get a Switch in Mario Kart 9 to either play the game or unlock more content, and current Switch owners will get the content as a nice bonus. It's good for everyone. This is a major one. The major problem with all Nintendo's mobile games is the need for a constant internet connection. Part of the appeal of mobile games is the convenience of being able to play a game anywhere. Sure, the Switch is portable, but if I'm gonna bring my Switch with me, I keep it in a case and I have to carry it around. But with a phone, all I need to do is put it in my pocket and I'm good to go. I understand what Nintendo is doing to prevent piracy, but what they should do is have the user check in once a week to have access to offline content, similar to what they're doing with the NES games with Nintendo Switch Online. Like I said before, I expect the main campaign to be online play, but having some offline content like time trials or races against CPUs would be good for practice. If Nintendo truly wants to succeed in the mobile market, they have to understand that not everyone has a consistent internet or data connection, and most of the most successful mobile games can be played offline, with the exception of Pokemon Go and Fortnite. But those two make sense because one is an MMO game, and the other uses your location as part of the core experience. There is no reason a game like Super Mario Run can't be played offline, and that is part of the reason why I think it failed. Why bother wasting data when there are countless other runners out there that are even better and don't require a constant internet connection? While I'm unsure that Nintendo will fix this issue, I would still like to see offline content in Mario Kart Tour. Finally, the thing I want most out of Mario Kart Tour is simply a great adaptation of Mario Kart I can play on my phone. I don't think it'll replace Mario Kart 9, and I don't think it should. But just because I want Mario Kart 9 to happen doesn't mean I can't also be excited for a smaller game to happen too. A mobile version of Mario Kart has intrigued me ever since it was announced, and after coming to the realization that this will likely have a heavy focus on online and now pretty much anyone will be able to play Mario Kart, It's really exciting. Like I've said before, not everyone has a Switch, but pretty much everyone has a smartphone and likes Mario Kart, so if Nintendo does Mario Kart Tour right, it could be a major success. Another reason why it's my biggest hope that it'll be a great game is because it's been the second longest gap between Mario Kart games, and I am dying to play a new Mario Kart. I've been playing Mario Kart 8 for almost 5 years, and while it's my favorite Mario Kart, I'm ready for something new, and Mario Kart Tour will be just that. I don't think it'll be as good as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but I do think it'll be a fun experience nonetheless, and I'm very excited to play it. But what do you guys think? Do you like my ideas, and what else would you like out of Mario Kart Tour? Anyways, thanks for watching, and keep calm and da-da on.